So I literally am doing this so that I can show somebody a sanctuary settlement. So I don't care if you see this. If you're a stranger and I don't know you, I don't really care what you have to say. So, the reason this is important for me to show people is literally just because I started playing Fallout on computers, started playing on Fallout 3, and I just cheated all the time. I just gave myself caps and weapons and ammunition and everything that I needed all the time because I get easily frustrated, and so I would do that. And then I bought myself a PlayStation 4 and I started playing on here because I heard that 4 was really good. And so this is literally a labor of love because I mostly just get pissed off while I'm playing or afraid because I'm kind of a pans when it comes to certain things like dark games and dungeon crawling. And this is one of the few games where I'll do all sorts of stuff and get pumped to play it. So this is my Sanctuary Hills settlement. I basically sent all my companions to Sanctuary just because I can remember where it is. It's the first settlement I went to, plus it's decently large. So there's Hancock. He is... Hi, babe. I'm broadcasting my game to YouTube so that I can show Savannah and David my Sanctuary settlement when I go to the coast. Then we have, you know, little defense guys. No, there's somebody standing here at this one, but I can't find him. So I was at first furnishing all of the crappy little houses in Sanctuary, but they're ugly and they're hard to decorate in, and they're hard to do all sorts of things in. There's stuff in these? No. Mostly just want to be able to take all the light. I'm out of copper. So... that one? No. Yeah, so they were just really uncustomizable, and I really didn't like them. I think they're ugly. You know, nuclear war, the son of a bitch. So I did that. McCready. What time is that? In game. Won't be lights. So this will eventually be my overly... I don't even know why I have... You know what? This will be my overly unnecessary communications building. For right now, it just has power, literally, so that I can run my recruitment radio. Oh, my happiness is up still? That is awesome. And as you'll notice, I stole a bunch of ideas. I watched a whole bunch of videos on YouTube for making your settlements pretty epic, and this was the final result for mine. I did see that somebody ran electricity to their entire settlement, so I did that. I took power pylons and built them. This is my communal house. What about Codsworth? I haven't seen you in forever. You're doing nothing. You know what? I'm gonna go let June Long make all the chems he wants, and Codsworth, you can run the bar. So this is my little bar house.
That's not possible.
Excuse me. This is my little bar. Little pool hall area. I need to put those other lights in here because it's dark as sin in here, and it's obnoxious. So dark in here. The problem is, it's not this dark in here during the daytime, so... Excuse me again, why? Ha! This whole area of my building has no power, so this is fine. Okay. This is where I want the light too. Frustrating. So this is just the bar area, and eventually it'll be even more decorated. Of course, like any bar, it should be, in my opinion, it should be very open. But, excuse me, I have the worst burps. This is gross, but hey, whatever. So, what is that?
Don't much care for Good Neighbor.
This is my little, the communal bunk area. If y'all think I'm gross or something because I keep burping, just keep sucking it. People burp, people fart, people poop, whatever. This is my little communal, like, bunkhouse above. Like, this is like my, like, if I were to have a hotel in Sanctuary, this would be it, but you don't have to pay anything to sleep here. I just don't want you to get killed. So that's that.
What's up?
Nothing, McCready. And this is Junkyard Dog. I adopted her from this guy named Gene. He's a weird guy. Wanders the wasteland, just giving pets away. This is like our longhouse. I don't know what you want to call this. Like our hostel. So these are the, like, sleep down here, keep everybody safe beds, and then this is our completely useless living room with our completely useless television. And up here, some more beds. And it was way worse. Like, this was just a terrible, like, it was just designed terribly. I have no excuses for it. And I still am going to need to, like, make these rooms smaller or something. Because I think some of these people won't sleep in here. Because there are 2 beds in one place. I think everybody's... Well, that's not even true, because before I upgraded to Sanctuary, I had initially just built... I was thinking very small is what happened. I had initially just built next to this house where your workbench is. And I actually stole an idea from another person who I saw on YouTube, who, I love that door's just always closed when he comes in here. There's nothing to do in here. So this is where I would store my power armor if I was going to take it off and go do a mission. Like, I need to go finish the Yangtze mission for the ghoul on the submarine. I need to finish doing that. But if you come up here, so it's, I mean, it's just a weird shaped building for no reason whatsoever. I had a bunch of prefabs that I made when I first started playing and realized that this was like Sims, but in the apocalyptic nuclear warfare shit. So anyways, so this is my power room, and eventually there will just be so many generators in here that you can't walk through here, because I just keep building Sanctuary. Like, I get stuff, I bring it here. I don't know how I make caps. Well, it's because I sell all armor and stuff, but like clothes, ridiculous shit. So this is, again, another defense tower. So up here, just kind of like defending the entirety of our water supply. And the tour continues. Yeah, at first, when I first started playing, like, I realized that this was actually my house that blew up in the war. And so sleeping in here, I'd come back to Sanctuary after missions and save because it was safe here. See, Sean doesn't have a room anymore. So I would come back here and I would sleep here because it felt safer here than other places in game. And so I didn't put a wall. So I had originally, can I get through that? No, I can't. Good. So originally I had built just an ugly junkyard wall, made entirely out of junkyard fence stuff, and it was ugly and gross. So what? It just sounded like they were in pain. Initially, yeah, I'd done that, and so I changed that. The one thing I'm not gonna do is I'm not going to, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this space yet. Looks like I can get through that. Oh, I knew it. It's obnoxious. That's fine, though. Raiders are kind of stupid, so... This is the open air market. That's where my little stalls are. Okay. And then eventually I'll have way more stuff to do in this market. And then about the biggest water power I could build. I'm eventually going to put windmills on top of the powerhouse building, and I will connect them to, you know, my main power pylon here. I might build a second power pylon up here just because I'll distribute the power better. Give me more things to work off of when I'm here. But yeah, this is my Sanctuary Hill settlement. Yes, I need copper, and I don't think I have any in any other settlements, which is super frustrating. Yeah, I'm pretty fortified though. Pretty well fortified. Oh, I never showed. It's really high up there, so I can't actually jump off that one. I can here. So I have my farm. It was a hot mess before, and now looks pretty good. I should be planting things while I do this. So I have, wow, look, I have more carrots to add here. That's pretty badass. I'm about to sneeze. Oh wow, there's so many more carrots. Cool. It's kind of fucked up, but I didn't really care about my other settlements. Like, I just don't. Like, yes, no, seriously, as fucked up as that is, I'm just like, well, look, I built you guys houses, so what more do you want? And I did. Like, in Hangman's Alley is probably actually my second, at this point, best settlement, even though you're super constricted for space, and that's stupid. So I'll go there next, and we'll check that one out. But it's just, that is an infuriating settlement area. So I'm really about to level again just by I've literally gained like 3 or 4 levels just making my sanctuary settlement better. I'm gonna stop. Like, I'm pretty intensely proud of this settlement. That's why would I stop working on it, you know? It doesn't make any sense to keep working on it either, because you can only have, in the end, eventually, like, 20 settlers, because you can only, including yourself, I think, so. It's just like, what are you gonna do once you've,
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends,
I mean, eventually you just run out of stuff to do.
I've decided to change how I look at things.
And any strangers who watches, like, I'm no PewDiePie, so you chose to stay here. I didn't make you do that.
I really do appreciate it.
Part of my farm is terrible. All these are just sitting above the ground.
Folks, that's enough sentiment from me. Let's get it on back to the music.
But I only have one more place, so.
Here's a pick-me-up for you. It's Bing Crosby with Accentuate the Positive.
Oh, thank God. I only have one more melon to put in here. So yeah, this is my pretty impressive settlement here. Everybody's pretty good to go. It's gonna keep getting better. Let's head on over to Hangman Alley, and again, strangers, if you're watching this, I live in a place called Spokane, and a place called Hangman Alley, or Hangman's Valley, Hangman Valley, so. Oh, I did level. I leveled and I didn't even realize. That's cool. I didn't hear that little congratulations war drum thing going on there.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
Last mistake!
You're dead. What just happened?
Oh look, action. That's pretty cool. I don't know why they thought this would behoove them.
Sorry. Should have just run.
This is my...
I can't see. Need help here? Shit!
Now this is interesting. I don't really know how these motherfuckers got in here.
Take her out!
Well, you're not going to need that stuff anymore.
You are really pissing me off!
Oops. Dropped him. I like to pick them up by the butt sometimes because it helps move them better. Take the trash out of here. There we go. Well, I threw him a fly. There's copper in there, that's why.
You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
How'd you get in here?
Still in one piece.
And that, folks, was the ink spot.
That didn't make any sense.
There are some recent rumblings from Good Neighbor, and I do mean that as something of a pun. Self-proclaimed legitimate businesswoman, Bobby No-Nos, has something of a reputation around the Commonwealth. That reputation may have contributed to recent talk of a legitimate endeavor of hers. Except there's a bit of a twist. Bobby has very conspicuously disappeared. Word is, there's no trace of her in Good Neighbor. It's unclear at this time whether she actually pulled off the job she was rumored to have been plotting. Or, if some have suggested, she crossed the wrong people and won't be seen anywhere again, ever. If you get my meaning. Here's one from Cole Porter that I don't think Diamond City Security would totally agree with. It's anything goes.
anyways, guys, that's it. So literally nothing else is as fortified as these two, and everyone hates living here. So, oh, I guess I could show you the rest of this place though. Okay, so again, communal area. We hang out here. Blah blah blah. I don't think the villagers or settlers in this area sleep much. That's I'm fairly certain of. Not that anybody can get in here right now. Well, this had been closed off. I've opened myself back up to the public, and they're screwy. Whoa, I leveled up twice. 2 new perks to work on. You know what? I need...
Sure.
Well, folks, that's what I got.